surprised you, didn't I? I bet I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh no, not another play with a talking cow. Well, I'm not just your run-of-the-mill talking cow. You humans have your horse whisperer, and then there's the dog whisperer, and of course, your famous Dr. Doolittle. Well, among the local herds, I'm gaining the reputation of being the cow whisperer, which of course is inaccurate. If I were a human talking to cows, then that could be my name. But I'm a cow talking to humans, so I should rightly be called the human whisperer, or the bovine confidant. You get my drift. Are there a lot of flies in here, or is it just me? I'm so happy they didn't dock my tail. We cows really do need our tails. But as long as our tails are, they just aren't long enough to get those flies that buzz around our faces. It's those darn horn flies. They're the ones that give you the pink eye. I've had that once. Oh, the pain. You have no idea. That's why I got me one of these. Wonder why there's always so many flies around us cows. Oh, I know. It's all the you-know-what around. Now, where was I? If you were to turn into the gate to the farm, you would see a sign that says Cedar Lane. But lately it's been getting the nickname Hysteria Lane. Stick around and you'll see why. Speaking of which, here comes Kathy on the trot across the yard, acting like the Imodium isn't working its magic. Always in a hurry, that one. She's one of the daughters-in-law that comes to unload on old Franny. I call them the desperate farm wives. Not to their faces, of course. Apparently there's something about my face that makes someone want to open up. And there's a lot to be said about always listening, never asking the hard questions, and being available 24/7. But the best part is, my hourly rate is nil.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. I'm the one who sweated it out at Guelph for 4 years to get that degree. I'm the one who goes to all those heifer replacement seminars and animal medicine courses. I do all the bookkeeping for the farm. Luke and I work on the farm from morning until night, and then I get to go home and do all the housekeeping while he parks himself in front of Jeopardy. And he never gets any of the clues. Not to mention, we have our mother-in-law living right next door. She knows when we drive into the farm, and she knows when we come home. Sometimes I even feel like she knows what I'm thinking. And you know what happened yesterday? I'll tell you what happened yesterday. Yesterday, Luke went to the tractor sale, and it came home with a $150,000 John Deere tractor. Without so much as a buyer leave. Without my signature. Without what do you think, Kath? Without consulting me. Wait till the mother-in-law gets a hold of this one. I thought Luke and I had a partnership. You know, 50-50. When we first started out, we were gonna do everything together. Make all the big decisions together. He just doesn't listen to me anymore, Franny. He just doesn't listen. You know, Franny, it just occurred to me, I really don't give two hoots about that tractor, do I? It's not what's really bugging me, is it? You can read me like a book, can't you? Well, all right. I'll say it. I want to have a baby, but I'm afraid to talk to Luke about it. I know what he'd say. Why do we need a baby? We're doing just fine, the two of us, or we can't afford a baby, or, and this one really hurts. You're too old to start having babies now, Kath. You know, Franny, you're right. It just occurred to me that I've just been imagining and conjuring up all these things that Luke will say when I really don't have any idea how he'll really react. You think I should just go ahead and ask him? Get it out in the open. Then at least I'll know where I stand. Well, you're good, Franny. I knew there was a reason we didn't send you to the sale barn.
Pardon the expression, but holy cow. Holy ever-loving cow. Why do you humans always complicate things? Why don't you just say what you want? When I'm hungry, I when I'm happy, I when I'm in pain, of course, I and you're darn right, when I need to be milked, I Everyone always knows where Franny stands. I've known for months that Kathy wants a baby. So what if she's getting on? There's always embryo transfer or artificial insemination. You're talking to the expert on that one. But I must say, I didn't care for that sale barn comment. What with the BSE, I'm worth nothing these days. And I did classify excellent 6 times. You don't just get rid of a cow like me. Well, I thought I'd seen everything a cow possibly could on Hysteria Lane. But here comes Miss Helen, the potential home wrecker, pulling into the yard in her Mercedes. Oh, that's it, Lucky. Bite those tires. Good dog. Oh, watch out, Henrietta. Oh, that was a close one, Henrietta. Almost landed herself in the roasting pan. Now, I wonder why Miss Helen, the certified interior decorator, would come to a barn to visit an old milker like me. She's starting to pick her way through the cow patties in her high heels. Oh, that was a close one. Starting to lose her balance. Losing. Lost it. Oh, that was nasty. Better resume my position.
Never in my life have I had such a boring experience. It's like a fear factor out there. Oh, and speaking of fear factor, so this is how inside the barn looks like. Oh, 10 years married to a dairy farmer, and I can tell you with pride, I never put my foot in a barn before. And now I know why. Look at the cobwebs and the flies. Doesn't anybody ever vacuum around here? You know, with a little time and effort, and not a whole lot of money, I think I can turn it in a nice, cozy getaway. Yes, keep it simple. I'm thinking minimalism. Perhaps Zen. Keep it simple, like back to the land. The color should be understated. Muted barley or pale wheat? Yes, with the rugged draperies. Perhaps burlap. Yes, burlap with the Baylor twine-tied bells. Yes. Oh, the cow. Hello, cow. I can't believe I'm talking to a cow. I think it's a whole big pile of poop. But my darling husband put his foot down and told me that we are not going to put any more money for me to see my therapist. Apparently, we stretched to the limit financially. I don't understand why he's just not going to see Earl, the bank manager, as he always does, and just get more money, right? So, now I'm stuck with you. I don't really know how it's supposed to work. So how about this? I'll talk and you will listen? Of course you know about 3 farming brothers. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and... You know, you should never start a trend like that when you're naming the babies. I am sure everybody just wonders whatever happened to John, right? How I got married in a bunch of Bible thumpers. Well, I'm still trying to figure that one out. But that's not the problem. Mark, my farming husband, is a workaholic. But that's not the problem either. The problem is a certain neighbor who should remain nameless. I don't want you to spread his name all over the country. Well, this neighbor is a looker, believe me, and he knows it. Of course, he's attracted to me, but that's not the problem. The problem is, I am bored. And when I'm bored, my mind starts to wander. And when my mind starts to wander, I start to think about my neighbor and the possibilities. What did you say? My arms are the devil headquarters? Oh, don't tell me you are one of them. Is the neighbor a married man? Oh, yes. You should see little mouse he's married to. I told you I am married. Come on, cow. Get with the program. Get with the century. Married people fool around all the time. No big deal, right? Oh, honey, Mark will never divorce me. No prenup. He will lose the farm. Oh, what did you say? Now you're getting personal. Do I love you? Do I love him? You want to know, do I love him? Of course I love the jerk, but he never has any time for me. He doesn't listen to my suggestions or anything I have to say. It's always the farm, the farm, the farm. He never takes me dancing anymore. Or tells me how pretty I look. Oh. I know having an affair is not the answer. Of course I know that. But what is the answer? Oh, look at the time. I gotta go. I have this very important appointment with Earl, the bank manager. Maybe we should have some negotiation about loan. I have to come some other time. Perhaps Tuesday morning. No. Thursday afternoon. No, good. How about a week from now, Monday, 9:30? Book me in, will you come? Ciao.
Book her in. Well, it's not as if I'm going anywhere. You humans really love woman who says she's in love with her husband, but is trying to get him to notice her by fooling around with her neighbor, Jerry. Oh yeah, I know who the neighbor is. You have to wake up pretty early in the morning to pull one over on old Granny. And she and Earl, the bank manager, better stick to paint chips and stay away from the stir sticks and drinks, if you know what I mean. Next thing you know, she'll be on Dr. Phil, crying the blues. And that's right, I watch Dr. Phil. And Oprah, too. And Dr. Phil will be saying, "And how's that working for ya?" What a morning. I haven't even had time to eat my breakfast, let alone chew my cud. And it looks like I'm not gonna get a break either. Here comes Dillis. She's my sandwich generation gal. You know, trying to take care of the ailing parents while also trying to herd those 20-something kids out the door. Throw a few grandkids into the mix and you're headed straight to the bunny farm. The bunny farm.
Oh, hi there, Freddie. Oh, I thought I'd chuck out in here. Try to get some peace and quiet. Oh, I hardly know what that's like anymore. It's like a fairy tale, like Freedom 55. Peace and quiet. It seems like you're the only one getting any of that around here anymore. There you are, in the barn. Long days with no stress, no interruptions. But it seems like heaven to me. But back to reality. I don't know what I'm going to do about Mother and Dad. They absolutely refuse to move off the farm, even after they took Dad's license away. He drives everywhere on the lawn tractor now. I don't know what he's going to do in the wintertime. Dress warmer, I hope. And that reminds me, make a note to myself here. Make an appointment at Happy Hills Retirement Home. Maybe I can book a room for myself. And Mother, to put it nicely, she's lost a bit of ground lately. She had us for supper on Sunday and made her speciality for dessert, trifle. Only this time, there were a few unexpected ingredients. Onions for one, and some indescribable squishy lumps that Matthew only discovered after he'd eaten half one. And that reminds me, I wonder what I'm going to make for supper tonight. Maybe I could throw a roast beef in the oven. I wanted Mother and Dad to come and live with us, you know. That was before Crystal moved home after quitting her job. Her nice, well-paying job was stressing her out. She needed some time off to decompress and discover her authentic self. Matthew says he wishes she'd discover herself a job and somewhere else to live. And that reminds me, I have to take that movie back for Crystal. And did I tell you that Joni, my daughter-in-law Joni, has decided to go back to work part-time? So, since I have so much time on my hands, and I live right next door, would I mind watching the wee one? And making sure that little Joey gets picked up at the kindergarten bus. Oh my goodness, what time is it? The kindergarten buses. Gotta go, Franny.
Oh, She thinks she has to do everything on her own. Ask for help, girl. Learn to say no. Break free. I know. I've been there. There was a time I got real sick after one of my calves. All my girlfriends rallied around me and gave me the support and encouragement I needed to not give up. I had a twisted stomach. The vet called it a displaced abomasum. Ugh, nasty that was. Nearly killed me. And the ketosis. Oh, I was ketotic for weeks. My girls made me watch my diet, eat the proper ration, eat the whole thing and not just pick out the goodies. Thank heavens for girlfriends. Oh, and speaking of girlfriends, here comes my one and only human one, Margaret. She's supposedly the wicked mother-in-law, but really, she's my best human friend and the only one I trust. What you see is what you get with Margaret, straight as an arrow. No tricks up her sleeve and none of this sneaking around that you humans love to do so much. One day, I may even let her catch me standing like this, drinking my coffee. But not today.
How's my dear old Franny? Isn't it a wonderful day? Wasn't that a beautiful sunrise this morning? I'm sure you were up to see it. You know, looking back, I think these must be the best years of my life. Harold and I retired off the farm. We worked hard and we have a nice little nest egg. We didn't fritter our money away like some people on some expensive tractors or therapy. We have our health too, and that's not something you can buy. And our cute little bungalow is just the right size for the two of us. No room for anyone to move back home again, if you know what I mean. Oh, Franny, look. This is where Harold and I are going on our next cruise. It's the only way to travel, really. You should try it sometime. Sorry, I don't normally. Oh my goodness, yes. Sorry about that. Don't usually do that. Hey! It looks like I might be a grandmother again. Which is strange, really. Because I'm already a great-grandmother. Nobody asks me to babysit, though. They all think I'm too old or too lazy. And besides which, I just say no. I wouldn't feel the least bit guilty. All the hard work's behind me now. You've had quite a string of visitors this morning, haven't you, Franny? I saw them coming in, one right after the other. My 3 daughters-in-law, a.k.a. the desperate farm wives of Hysteria Lane, pouring their hearts out. I hope it didn't hurt you too much. I know the new barn's state-of-the-art and all that, but I'm really glad we kept this old barn in its original state. Oh, except for the hidden camera I had installed. Oh, come on, Franny, don't look so surprised. I had the camera installed when you were otherwise off you figured out now, Franny, why we didn't get rid of you when your milking days were over? You're such a good listener. And the desperate farm wives tell you things they'd never tell me. With Franny Camp, mother-in-law gets to stay on top of everything. Oh, it's nearly noon. My girlfriends and I are meeting for lunch at the Red Dot. And I visit my manicure, after or back massage. Anyway, bye-bye, Franny. If I don't see you before, I'll see you when we come back from the cruise. Oh, and next time I come, I'll bring you a real coffee. Tim Hortons Double Double.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe that Margaret would do something like that. Margaret, my friend, the only human I trust. Well, no more. You know, trust is a fragile thing. It can take years to cultivate, and then just like a flash hailstorm can take out a precious crop in a moment, trust can be destroyed just like that. How does one recover from a betrayal such as this? Life is not worth living. I feel so used. I feel so cheap. I can't live like this anymore. I'm so mad. I'm a mad cow, and I'm leaving. Oh, Ferdinand, where are you, Ferdinand? I need you. Ferdinand!
Yeah. Oh, she will be so thrilled. You see it. Oh my God. Yes, we have. Oh, the cake is beautiful. Oh my God, Phyllis, you are so good. Okay, I'll put this stuff here. Okay.
Oh, Helen, what a wonderful job you've done with this place. It's going to be beautiful.
Thank you, Margaret. It was quite a challenge. But with no animals in a barn, it only made sense to make it up. You know, locals call it Helen's fancy place. But I think we should come up with something more catchier than that, right?
Right.
Whatever ever happened to the old cows that used to be tied up here?
Franny? One day last spring, she got herself out of the stall, tore out of the barn, and refused to come back in again. Cows are like that sometimes, stubborn. It was almost as if she was spooked by something in this barn.
We still have her, don't we? I thought I saw a cow like her out in the pasture.
Yes, we do. Kathy tells me she's in calf and due to freshen soon. She'll be joining the milking string up in the freestall barn. I never thought I'd see her back at it again. The old dear. She's due around the same time as our Kathy is. Wonderful about Kathy, isn't it?
Oh yes, I almost flipped when I heard. And she's so happy. Luke hired a full-time man to help you out if she wants to take some time off. Margaret, could you please look at the window? for Kathy. We want to surprise her, right?
Sure, Helen. Oh, when do you and Mark leave?
On our romantic getaway this weekend. I can't wait. Mark is taking me to Niagara-on-the-Lake for Wine and Roses tour. I'm so excited. Ever since he saw me and Jerry talking, we were only talking, he became much more attentive to me. Now we take 1 weekend a month to go away. Just the two of us. Oh, it's just wonderful now. And you know, it's as if somebody just opened his eyes. And my decorating business took off since I moved to the bar's makeovers. I already completed 2 of them, and will be my 3rd. How about your catering business going, Dillis?
Oh, fantastic. I can't thank you enough, Margaret, for your suggestion. I've had my diploma in food and fashion for years, but I always wanted to cater. And now that the mom and dad are settled at Happy Hills Retirement Home, and the kids are out of the house and settled, I finally have some time for me. I don't know what got into Matthew, but he made those kids smarten up and ship out. And I wouldn't have had the guts to say no to Joni about the babysitting, but he made it clear that we were only to be asked in emergencies. I don't know what made him do it. I kind of miss the babies, but I'm glad he did.
Let's go. Let's go. It's her.
Let's hide fast. Let's hide. Surprise!
Oh my goodness! Oh my heavens! Oh, you guys! Oh, but when did you? How did you? Oh, I'm so surprised!
Well, we wanted to have a surprise shower for you, Kathy, and we knew you wouldn't suspect anything out here in the barn.
Oh, I sure didn't. All Luke said was that there was a package waiting for me in the barn. I figured it was a feed delivery. Wow, the barn looks so different now. You're doing a fabulous job, Helen. Oh, and this is where Franny, our old cow, used to stand. You must remember Franny. You know, gals, I have to confess, I used to come out here and talk to her. Tell her all my problems.
Yeah, so did I.
So do I. Once.
I know. Whoops. I mean, is that so?
Hey, girls, when did you say that Franny was due?
She should calf for at least another week.
Well, nobody told her that because she's got a calf out here in the pasture with her.
Oh, a little cow. Let's see. Come on, girls. Let's see the cow.
What a wonderful job Helen's done turning this barn into a tea room. And I can picture Dillis doing the catering. I think it's great that they're going to call it Franny's. Of course, they don't know that yet, but I'll bring them around. I can hardly wait till it opens. It'll be so good to have something to watch again at nighttime. Coming, girls!
Thank you. And I would like to call our one-man show, our director, Steve.
Because we didn't have a program, I just want to say thank you to our actors. So Franny the Cow was played by Laura Forsythe. Kathy was played by Michelle Neville. Miss Helen was played by Larissa Christensen. Dillis was played by Catherine Potts-Halpin. and Margaret was played by Sandy Went.
And now you can all enjoy the sun.